everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well and I hope you all are staying safe and indoors. In today's video, I have got for you 5 very simple and easy ways to have that lustrous, frizz-free and shiny hair. Now you just have to follow the basic steps you usually follow, but just a little changes in the techniques that we follow. The monsoons are here and we all know that monsoons means a lot of humidity, and when it is humid, your hair tends to get really very frizzy and it looks very rough, and you may end up looking like Monica from Barbados. So if you want to learn how to take care of your hair in spite of the humid weather and how you can make your hair very healthy, stay tuned, watch this video till the end. So guys, if you are new here, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Also hit the bell icon so that you get notified when I upload a new video. Also follow me on Instagram. I will link the handle in the description box and also on the screen. So now without any further ado, let's dive into the video. So guys, I used to have a lot more frizzier hair than this. This is like, I have come down to like 80% to it. I mean, I have really reduced a lot of frizziness to my hair, and over the past 1 year I have made some changes in my daily routine which has really helped me a lot to get rid of the frizziness. And also because my hair is naturally wavy, it tends to look very frizzy more often and it does not really have that shine. But because of the changes I have made in my routine, I have really seen a lot of difference, and that's the reason why I'm sharing it with you guys. Now the first step here is to shampoo and condition your hair correctly. Yes, you heard me right. You might say that what is she talking about? We know how to shampoo and condition our hair. But no guys, there are some mistakes we tend to do, and those are the reasons why we get the shine free and really frizzy hair. Now the first method that you follow when you shampoo your hair is to use lukewarm or cold water. Now if you are someone who gets cold very easily, I would suggest lukewarm water, but the cold water works really well for washing your hair. Now I used to make this mistake of using really hot water for washing my hair because I used to think that using hot water would help me get rid of the dandruff, the extra oil on my scalp. So I used to use hot water, but that is the biggest mistake we do. Hot water not only irritates your scalp, but it also strips away the shine that you have on your strands, or it strips away the moisture that is there in your strand, that is there on your strands. So hot water is a big no. Damages the cuticles, the strands of your hair. So, and over the time I feel that using cold water or lukewarm water has added extra shine to my hair. It has not, since it is not irritating my hair a lot, my hair is much manageable. So just using lukewarm water or cold water will help you to get rid of at least 10 to 20% of your damaged or frizzy hair. The second method is to co-wash your hair. Now if you are someone who has extremely frizzy and dry hair, I would recommend you to wash your hair once in a week only using a conditioner. Yes, so if you are someone who is washing your hair twice a week, you can add the third wash using only conditioner. This will not only help your cuticles to retain the extra moisture, but it will also help the strands to be much manageable and it will retain its moisture. It won't be very dry because of the excess sulfur or paraben in your shampoo. You are just using the conditioner, so it will be extremely soft and manageable and frizz-free. The third step that is there in this conditioning and shampooing method is to double rinse your hair, meaning that you need to wash your hair twice when you are having a head bath. Now what it actually does is when you are having your when you're shampooing your hair for the first time, it will help you to get rid of the excess oil, the dirt and gunk that is there on your scalp. And the second time when you rinse your hair, it will just ensure that your hair is completely clean all the way from your scalp to your hair strands on the end. So double rinsing is very important. It will help you to get a good healthy hair because you are ensuring that there is no dust, dirt or gunk there on your scalp after you're washing your hair. Now guys, the technique that you use for washing your hair is really very important. Never use this aggressively rotating motion to wash your hair. Always use always use your fingertips and just massage your hair on the same spot. Do not really do it very aggressively. The what it does is, when you're shampooing your hair, your roots, your cuticles, your hair strands are extremely delicate, they are very fragile, and if you are doing the process of washing your hair, or if your motions are really very aggressive, it will promote hair breakage, or it will weaken the roots even more. It is just not healthy for the hair, and also it will promote hair fall basically. Now guys, whenever you're washing your hair, you need not apply a shampoo on your hair strands and rub. Now I used to do this before. I used to apply shampoo all over to all my length, and I used to rub the shampoo rigorously and very aggressively. This has, over the time, I realized that that is not the right way to do it. So you just need to apply your shampoo on your scalp, and what happens is, when the foam is falling off your strands, it is eventually cleaning it. So you need not apply extra shampoo on your strands and rub it. That is only going to strip off the moisture that is there on your strands, making it even more frizzy and drier, and it might also lead to having more split ends. And the most important point on using a shampoo is, never apply shampoo directly on your scalp. Always take a coin size of shampoo in a bowl or in your mug, and you can just apply water. Always mix it and then apply it to your scalp directly. That is one thing I have been following, and I think it really has helped me to not have a lot of hair fall and baldness eventually. The second step is to use a very soft cotton towel, or you can also use a cotton top. Now I do not I never had a cotton towel. I did not really buy a cotton towel, so I have always been using a cotton top for my hair. So the towel that we use for our body is not meant for our hair. It is kind of rough, and even if you take the fur towel, it is not actually good for your hair. So when you wash your hair and when you rub your hair with the towel, and when the friction that is there between a usual towel and your hair is not really great for the cuticles of your hair and for the ends of your hair strands, it might split the hair, since it is so fragile, and you might end up having a lot of split ends. So what I do is, whenever I wash my hair, I take my cotton top, I just damp my hair with it, and then I just tie the cotton top around my hair, and I keep it for around 2 minutes, so that the towel or the top is basically absorbing all the excess water that is there on my hair. So whenever we wash our hair, we all have a habit of making a tight turban and tying it and keeping it there for a while we are dressing up, or while we are doing our makeup, or while just we are getting ready. But that is extremely wrong step, because when your cuticles and when your roots are very soft, you are making a tight turban and you're tying it for a very long time. This can lead to a receding hairline. Now many of us feel that why our hairline is going back. That is the one of the biggest reason, is tying or pulling your hair so tightly when you have just washed your hair, and when your hair strands are really very weak and fragile. So that is one step we all need to avoid. Instead of that, what you can do is, instead of tying a turban, you can just pull your hair all around to one side. You can take a cotton towel and just tie it around your neck and keep it for around 2 to 3 minutes, and then remove and air dry or blow dry. Now I do not advise you to blow dry much often, because again, excess heat is going to strip off the moisture that is there on your hair. So the more naturally your hair dries, the more great it is, and the more shine it is going to add to your hair. Now the third step is to use serum. Yes guys, using a serum is extremely important for your hair, because it is going to add a lot of shine to your hair. It will nourish your hair, it will fight from the frizz, and it will just keep your hair healthy and safe from the pollution outside. So you can either go for a serum, or you can go for an anti-frizz anti-frizz leave-in lotion that we get. Now for serum, I usually use this OGX argan oil serum. Now this is not a serum, actually this is an argan oil of Morocco. It is a penetrating oil. So this, it says that it is an oil, but it is not very sticky. It gets absorbed easily into your hair. Now sometimes when I feel that my hair is extremely frizzy, I use this, and I also use this deep freeze smooth lotion from Godrej Professional. This is one of the greatest thing I have found after so much of research. This helps me tame my hair. It does not make my hair look very frizzy. Especially during monsoons, I keep this handy, and I not only use my serum after washing my hair on damp hair, but even after applying a heating machine, or even after straightening or using any heating device, I like to use serum even after that, because it adds extra shine to it. Now guys, this is one tip I'm going to share with you. You can use a little bit of SPF lotion. So guys, you can just either use a serum or you can use a leave-in cream that we usually get. Now when my hair is extremely frizzy, especially during the monsoons, I like to use this Godrej Professional Deep Frizz lotion that I have. And on my regular days, I use this OGX argan oil. Now this is not a serum, actually. It says that it is an argan oil from Morocco. It is an extremely extra penetrating argan oil. I like to use this. This is non-sticky. It does not feel very heavy on your hair. It gets absorbed easily. It claims that it is extra penetrating oil, and it does exactly the same. It gets absorbed very easily. Now this has brought a lot of shine to my hair, and it just keeps my hair very manageable. And now guys, what you can do for an extra protection for your hair is add a little bit of SPF in your serum. Now what I usually do is I take my body SPF, which is less than either 15 or 20, and I add a little bit of it in my serum, especially on days when I'm going out in sun and I want to protect my hair from this. Will just give you the extra protection from the sun rays that we have. Now adding the serum in your daily routine will also help to prevent from the breakage of your hair, because whenever you're brushing your hair, the serum ensures that there are no tangles in your hair, and hence it will help to ensure that there are no breakages on your hair. Now you can add serum after washing your hair when your hair is damp, but you can also use it after you're using a machine or a heating device, and after you have styled your hair, you can just add a little bit of serum over it just to keep it secured and add extra shine to your hair and keep it frizz free and manageable. Now step 4 is using a heating iron on a low temperature. Yes guys, now a lot of us makes this mistake of using the heating iron on a very high temperature. We all think that, I used to think this in the past, that using my heating machine on a high temperature will give me a extremely straight hair and will keep it like that for a long time. I was wrong, of course, because it has damaged my hair. Eventually I got a lot of dryness after I used to do that regularly. So now what I do is I set my ironing machine on the lowest temperature, which I think is 150 Celsius. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I set it on my 150 degrees Celsius, and then what I do is I take one small strand of my hair and I just hold it for like 2 seconds, and then I get it down, either inwards or outwards, whatever I feel like doing it on that particular day. That is what I do usually. This will not only help to retain the moisture that is there naturally on your hair, but it will also not very irritate the cuticles and the strands, the ends of your strands. Because so whenever you're using any heating product, always remember to use a protecting lotion before you're using the heating machine on your hair. Never just, even if you're applying a serum, always apply a heat protector lotion as well before you're using the heating tool, because that will just give the extra protection to your hair. Now the fifth and the last step is to brush your hair regularly. Brush your hair as much as you can. Now when I was younger, my mother used to always tell me to brush my hair 100 times at night so that it gives the proper blood circulation. Your hair is what I used to do is I used to pull my hair upside down. I used to brush upside down. This helps the oil that is there on your scalp to get distributed evenly, and when you wake up next day in the morning, your hair feels so soft and it feels very lustrous and shiny. Now because you're combing your hair regularly, it is promoting blood circulation, and when you're promoting blood circulation, it will promote more hair growth. So if your hair grows like 1 inch in a month, your hair will grow around 1.5 inch if you are combing it regularly because of the blood circulation. So this is it, guys. These are my 5 easiest ways to get that frizz free, healthy and shiny hair. Now I'm going to link the products mentioned in this video in the description box. Now guys, I cannot rave more about this product. I really would request you to do give it a try if you are someone with extremely frizzy hair. Now this is a little bit expensive, but every penny is worth. This is my 3rd or 4th bottle of this product. I'll definitely link this in the description box. Give it a try, guys, and if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. Please pour your love on my work and on my content. There is more content coming up, and now as we move on with the hair care series, I'll show you the DIY mask that I use, the oils that I use for my hair, how I have taken care of my hair, and give the details of everything as we move on this series. So if you do not want to miss anything, do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Also follow me on Instagram. I'll link the handle in the description box, guys. Until you meet for the next time, guys, stay happy, stay healthy and be beautiful.